Man, it's gonna be a long video. I'm so sorry. Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already seen my face before. Now today, first of all, the background keeps like changing because we're trying to repaint this room. But anyways, basically today it's gonna be a long video. So if you're into the kind of stuff, like you already saw the title, if you're into this stuff, then grab your popcorn. But if you're not into this kind of stuff, then you can go ahead and just like move along to another video. But currently at the moment I'm on spring break and I don't talk about it a lot, but one thing I love is I love manga and anime. It's like one of my favorite things. I'm just gonna give like a little history.
So basically I got into it in like 4th grade, and I've got a couple of books that I'm gonna start off with that I got in 4th grade from my teacher. My teacher, she gave me them. And yeah, and so I got into it, and then I kind of like fell out, like I just kind of lost interest. And then in 8th grade, one series really revitalized my love for anime and manga. So basically,
these were like the books that I got. These were like the first books that I ever got. So I'm just gonna like pop them up. Yeah, I don't even remember because it was so long ago. But these two books I know for sure that my teacher gave me. And then when I was into that manga, I went out and I bought these at Barnes & Noble. And then I got these three, I think, from like a used bookstore or something. But most of these books, you can see that they have like numbers on the side. I'm sorry that I'm so far away. Maybe I should zoom in a bit. Okay, I zoomed in a bit. Hopefully this helps because I'm literally surrounded by books. I'll probably do a little pan over or something. But yeah, these two, they're part of a series, 2 and 3. And then this one's got like 1 on it.
and most of the books are series, which is not something I'm really into. Because normally I like having just one book to read, and I have a lot of just like what I call like one shots. I think that's what they're called, where it's just like one story in one book. So yeah, so I'm gonna get into these two first because they're not technically manga. They're regular like word books. But oh yeah, oh I'm holding it upside down. I'm currently reading this one. I got it for Christmas. You can see it in my what I got for Christmas video. Put it in a little eye. But yeah, these are regular word ones, and I'm not gonna get too in depth. I'll say like what the genre is. If you want to know more, you can ask in the comments below or whatever.
Yeah, this is Perfect Blue. This is like a horror mystery, and it was a movie originally. And I watched the movie, and then I saw there was a book for it, and I was like, I'm gonna go and buy that. But this is Your Name, and it's by I'm gonna like I don't even know if I want to try to pronounce these people's name because I feel like I'm just gonna sound stupid. But yeah, this is like a love story. It has to do with like the red string of fate theory. I think that's what it's called. Kinda, like you can tell there's like a ribbon. I don't know, it's really cool. And this was also based off a movie. Watch the movie first. I've got 2 more from her, and that's She and Her Cat. I saw this and I just picked it up because it looked really cute. I don't know what you would call this. Is like a slice of life kind of, basically. It's just like about a girl and her cat and her life. It's really short. And then the next one that I have is also famous of hers. It is 5 centimeters per second. It is also a movie. This one actually almost made me cry because it was so beautiful. And yeah, it's 5 centimeters per second. It's probably romance. And then I've got a couple. So then I've got this, and this is like a silent voice, and it's like really popular, I think. It's got a movie, and I haven't watched the movie, but oh my god, there's dust all over it. This is like a 7-book series, so I bought the first one. I haven't read it yet because I want to buy all 7 first and then read them straight through because they're pretty easy to get through. This is kind of a romance, I think. Yeah, I think it kind of is like a little romance. And then I've got this one, which is called The God's Lie. Yeah, this is like, I would say this is kind of like this is also a slice of life, but it has like a really, really dark and twisted turn at the end. It's really sad, but yeah, so that was that one. And then I've got these 3 by this one author. Her name is okay. So this is one of the series. It's called Orange. It's really, really like pretty and beautiful. And yeah, they're pretty thick books. There's 2, and this is a love story, and it's kind of like almost a love triangle between these 3 kind of. Like there's just like this weird story, and it's like goes between past and future, and I do a really bad job at describing how these work. But yeah, they'll get the point. And then I've got this another one. This is her series, and it's called Dreamin Sun, and it's another slice of life. I think it's also romance too, but it's basically like this girl, and she moves out, and she goes to live with like these 3 guys. Is it 3 guys or 2 guys? I think it's 3 guys. Yeah, and yeah, I think she's like trying to figure out who she likes and stuff. It's cute. I need to read the rest. Here we have this big book, and this is called Another. This is actually a series, and I think I read the book first and then I watched the series because it's like a murder mystery. Yeah, basically like a bunch of people keep dying, and then there's like a curse on the class, and it's really interesting. So it's like horror mystery. That's what I would say. Yeah. So there's this one author, and I'm not gonna say it. Okay, whatever. God. So I have these 3 books. Ow, ow, ow. Stabbing me in the chest. So I have these 3 books, and this guy is a horror author, novelist, whatever, horror artist. And basically, yeah, so I've got 2, and I think the first one that I read was this one. This one is amazing. This one's like about a town that has a curse on it, and it's called Uzumaki, I think. I'm so sorry if I sound stupid. But yeah, it's this is a good one. I like this one a lot because it's just like one straight storyline. And I saw the movie for it. They have a live action movie, and it was okay. And then the next one that I got is this one. And basically it's bigger than this one because it's basically about this girl who keeps like coming back alive, and like people are killing her, and she keeps coming back alive, and she basically ruins people's lives. And all of these are like horror genre, horror, like psychological thriller. And then this last one it's Gyo, I don't know, but it's about fish. And honestly, I just bought it because it's like, I bought it because like it matches the rest of them, and I like this author, so I was like, why not? So yeah, I got that. So those were these 3. These are like really heavy, and these are hardcover. Most of them are soft, yeah. All the other ones are like paperback. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it, but I don't know. So I've got this one. So this is hardcover, and this is basically, it's like about butterflies. Okay, this one I know for sure is like murder mystery, I believe. I don't even, some of these books I haven't read in a while, so I'm sorry. But and then this one's about a girl on the shore, and this one is basically this one's basically about growing up. I think they're in middle school, and then they like, yeah, growing up and all that stuff. And it deals with like the struggles that kids have to go through when they're growing up. So that's that. It's Goodnight PunPun. Oh God. And I wasn't really into, I mean, I'm reading them, and this is basically about this guy, and he grows up, and like the struggles he's going through, because like I think his dad was like abusive and an alcoholic and stuff. Yeah, he grows up, and I've got the first 4. I think there's 6 now, I believe. But yeah, I'm currently rereading them because if I'm not into them, I'm probably gonna end up selling them on my Mercari shop. And then next up, which is one of the funniest ones I think that I have the One Punch Man. I only have the up to the 7th book. Oh God. And honestly, this series is so funny. I think I watched the anime first, and then I started buying the manga. But
for me, I like it if the series is already finished, and I don't think the series is done, so.
Currently working on that. But this series is so funny, and it's about, honestly, it's One Punch Man. It's about a guy who can basically kill anybody with one punch. 10 out of 10, recommend watching the actual series because it's hilarious. Alright. And then next I've got this little series that it's fairly new. I think it came out just last year. And it's called The Girl from the Other Side, and I'm pretty sure there's 4 books out now, but I have the first 3. And it's basically kind of slice of life fantasy, because it's like this little girl and she lives with like this beast in like the forest. And then basically, yeah, like she's like considered an outsider. Oh, I want to see if I can hold these all up at once. I have the 1st through the 21st of the Attack on Titan series. Actually, wait, no. This is gonna fall. This is not okay. So I have actually the 22nd, but I haven't read it yet. Because I know that they're still making more. And I kind of lost touch, fell out of this series, so I'm currently watching season 2. Even though I know I'm really late But I know there's maybe 2 or, is there 1 or 2 more after this? But yeah, currently reading this Attack on Titan. Like if you clicked on this video and you're not one of my subscribers and you don't know what Attack on Titan is, then I don't know what to tell you. But basically, yeah, it's like, what did I say? I'd say like adventure. It's like fantasy adventure. It's kind of like dystopian novel, kind of. Not novel, dystopian series. Basically, they live inside these walls. Titans are big and they're like really tall. They're like the size of like skyscrapers. And they eat humans. A really popular series. And then last but not least, the series that got me all back into it is Death Note. And honestly, Death Note is it's like definitely 10 out of 10 a mystery. Would I say mystery? It's not really a mystery because you know who's like, it's like a murder mystery psychological thriller. Yeah, Death Note, basically this guy, he has a notebook, you write the name in it, that person dies. Because it's my absolute favorite series that I got back then. It's the series that got me back into it. And it's honestly just like a good overall series. I haven't watched the live action movie on Netflix. Everybody says it's terrible. And I don't have Netflix, so that was basically it. I hope I'm able to condense this video down. But I'm just gonna do a little pan over everything.
I don't know if this is in focus, but this is just a pan of all the books I have. That stuff over there is not important. But yeah, right here. And these are on stacks too, so you can't even see them all.
So that's all the books overall, and I'm gonna count them now. Okay, I've got about 64 books here.
Ah! Oh my god, a ton of books just fell over. This is great. Okay, so this is the shelf where all my books were, and I'm basically just gonna reorganize them. Also, some of the books don't go on my shelf because of the fact that I'm either rereading them, selling them, or, you know. Guys, this is a workout, like I'm not even joking. These books are so heavy.
Hello, doggo.
So now I'm going to set up the little decorations that I have, because I have little decorations. So yeah, I think I'm done. But yeah, basically that's it. I also didn't mention at the beginning that about, I would say, 95% of the books I have bought myself. No, maybe even like 97%. 97% of these books have been bought by myself with my own money. A couple of them were Christmas presents.
So yeah, that was my manga book collection. And if you think this is a lot, you should see all the other regular books I have, because I like to read. Hopefully this gave you like a little insight into what else I like. I don't usually talk about this unless like I find some, like you can see in some of my videos, I think I wore shirts of some of the shows. But yeah, I don't talk about it a lot. So hopefully this gave you a little bit more insight into like what I'm into. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.